searching for strings has two different ways of finding what you're looking for. So one is you can basically, take an index and find the corresponding character. It could be a number or an alphabet or anything that forms a part of the sequence in a string. Or you could take the character and find the corresponding index. So there are two ways of how you do it. So the second one is slightly easy. I'm sorry. So say we have a string called name Jason born series. I know it's a movie, but I'm just typing some random Jason Bourne series second API. Right, let's put this inside a string. Yeah, and let's make some capitals so we can be more precise. Yeah, let's take a while. Okay. So that's our string, and we are basically taking, say, an index of say 1 and well, let's say 10. Oops. Second. Okay, there you go. So it's the say 10th character is E, or maybe we could just to start with 10 and end at 15. Okay, ESCRI. So it's somewhere here. Yeah. Now I know I got this CH. Alright. So to take the character and find the index, we can actually make a function. It's a simple function where you can go ahead, mention a specific character you've looked for, you've read, and you want to find out exactly at what's the index position of that, so you could maybe delete it or maybe alter, make some changes specifically to that part of the string. So how you do that is you can create a function called find. It takes a word and it takes the letter and it finds a specific first. So there's two parameters here that we have to enter. I'm gonna set the index to 0 and do a while loop. So what this function is doing is it takes two parameters. It takes the letter. First it takes the word that we're looking for, and from that word you have to mention which letter is it that you're looking for, the particular character. You mention these two and it's going to go ahead and find if that character is there in that string by traversing through it. If the character is not found, then the function will just return -1. So let's run this through def. Let's okay. Done something wrong here. All right. Def. The word is name and the character we're looking for. So name is it's a variable name, so I don't have to put that inside like quotes. But here I'm mentioning the specific string I'm looking for. Let's say JS JASON. So when I run this piece of code, it should just print -1 because it's looking for specific characters. It's not looking it won't group characters together. So each character is considered here while going through a loop. So what I should be doing in this case is I should just be mentioning individual characters. Now this might be very inefficient, but to understand the concept, to implement it on a larger scale, you can implement each character inside a list using commas, so it takes each word as a part of the list. But when you talk about one word or one strings, specific strings, this is one easy way to go ahead and start off. So let's just say I mention r set 8, and here's the thing, this function will only take the first appearance and then it will exit the loop right there. It will not go ahead and count the total number of appearances, and it will capitalize words and smaller case characters will be completely identified as two different strings. So remember these.